Hello everyone, Steve here at the TheDjLab, and we're going to do a video today on the Denon DJ Prime 4 Plus. Going to do a live thing here because people got a lot of questions of why to this day I still, after using everything, I think the Prime 4 Plus is like the best system. There's a couple things about it I don't love, but overall, man, for the money, this is probably the best DJ system you can buy. What's going on, Trips? Yeah, it's a beast, buddy. It has Apple streaming music. Now, that works really, really well. I'm not having a whole lot of luck with the Apple streaming music on the Alpha Theta gear, on the xdj-az and the Omnis Dual, which I'm just trying, to be honest. And I've been in contact with their support guys, so they're giving me some ideas, but basically the AZ's having a real difficult time saving BPM information and all that to a stick or anything. It's difficult. So that's why I thought today, what's going on, Brandon? I thought today we're going to go in here and I would show you a little bit more of this beast down here. Move that thing out of the way. Just for starters, let me show you something. What's going on, Ferns? Yeah, I mean, I own the AZ, you know what I mean? It's great, but I'm telling you, this is very different. We're in the source. We're in Apple Music right now. And Apple Music, I made a bunch of playlists. And then there's like things I brought over. But, here's what's really cool about the Apple Music stuff. You can see some things don't have the BPM information, right? But it's crowdsourced. So what that means is every time you load up a song on your end and you analyze it for the first time, like when I load up this one here, what this means is it goes into the cloud. It's cloud-based on their end, and now you have it too. So this is a really good system. This was a very smart thing. They did it with Amazon Music. Now they're doing it here with Apple Music. So if you go to load up the Breakdance Electric Boogie, it will already be analyzed on your end. Same thing, like the beat grid's not set correctly on this, and if I change the beat grid, when I do that, that information will be saved for you as well too. I do believe, I think. Don't totally quote me on that one. And one of my complaints here, one of the things I had issue with was the effects. But now I'm starting to realize maybe I haven't been using the effects perfectly on this thing. I might not have been using them right. And to pour the coffee, before I even argue, he is at somebody coming in. DJ Clarence, what's going on, buddy? So you've got two of these, right? You know what we're talking about then. I do need a white skin. So my friends at 12-inch skins, if you happen to catch this video, I feel like I'm going to be doing a few more videos on this thing now that we got Apple Music going. So a white skin would look nice. And yes, yeah. Let's check this out. You're right. See, the quantization looks very much like the damn the magnifying glass. So you can't search by record label. You can search by track, album, artist, or playlist, which I know on Beatport, if we go in here and change the source, we flip over the Beatport here. What's going on, DJ Pierre? And you know what? Honestly, DJ Pierre, I appreciate the support, the $2 here and there. Honestly, I'm okay. If somebody wants to support the channel, become a member. That would be great. Maybe it's my gray beard, But when I get like these $2 thrown at me here and there all throughout the day like that by the same person, I kind of feel like a homeless guy. I feel like the guy on the corner is getting more money put into his cup than me, so it's all good. It's all good. I'm not here for big conversation. We're trying to get through some of the stuff here on the Prime 4 Plus, which you don't have, so this video doesn't really matter to you that much probably. DJ Pierre's got tons of equipment. Tons. So, anyways, back on to what we're doing here. When you go into Beatport, are we on Beatport now? Yes, we are. So what we're doing, when we search, you can search by label. So that makes a big difference. I can't think of, let's go like Tool Room as an example. I can't even spell. So you click on labels, you'll see there's Tool Room, and then it's updated, and there is all the music on Tool Room Records. Okay, didn't realize we're getting a little bit of a double echo there. One of the other features I really like too, the fact you can set the layout different. You can have 3 different views. And here's something else I'm going to mention to everyone too. DJ Pierre's brought it up. We all wish they had added Apple Music to the SE6000s. There's a good reason why they didn't. The chip couldn't handle it. Simple as that. You know what? It's Apple Music. In order to even get this on board, the chip, and same with Amazon Music, the chip needed to be able to do the encryption key, right? So the way that Pioneer DJ does it, you have to create this encryption key on the USB and stuff. It's not really, it's kind of a backwards way, because you might be able to copy that key. Like, it's not really, it's a lot of bullshit, to be honest. It's all about that chip. I just had a conversation today with the guys at Denon about that, saying like, I really wish, and it wasn't them. It's not like they chose to not do it. It's just physically the hardware wasn't capable of doing what Apple Music required in order to do the streaming music. So it's not necessarily the DRM. It's got to do more with the encryption. So, you know what? It is what it is. What can you do? And let me tell you, here's the real truth about Apple Music. Yeah, the Denon stuff does sound nice too. The real truth about Apple Music, it's not like all the DJs on the planet said, I need Apple Music. No, it was all the people on the planet that already use Apple Music that are now that they know there's DJ equipment that they can use all their playlists on that they've created over the years, we're going to get more people buying DJ equipment. You see how that works? So, this shit, and no, DJ Pierre, let's not even speculate. Like I said, I'm the guy that has conversations with the people that are the engineers and developers of this stuff. If there was a chance that maybe down the road was a thing, there's no chance. It's not going to work because it physically cannot work. So, let's just end that topic right then and there. Shall we? Let's talk about what we're talking about here. I'd rather not have the extra distraction. Like I said, if you don't have a Prime 4 Plus, this is probably not the video to watch. If you've already had one, you've been there, you've done that, you moved on, you're on to other things. So let's move it along, shall we? Don't want to be distracted and make this big, long video. So I'm going to tell you some of the other things I'm really liking about this system here that you might not know. It's the little things. Like when you go into the mixer section, right? Did you know you can actually adjust the your EQ crossover on the highs and the lows? Who else does that? Nobody. Only Denon. I think the mix track does it as well too. Smart headphone cue. What else we have? Oh, you know what? You can do fader start on this as well too. Did you know that? You guys know about fader start? Look at this. Do we got fader start on? Yeah. Look at that. So if I go back. Oh, when you're on streaming and stuff, let's get back into the Apple Music again. Because that's what we're talking about here. Something else Alpha Theta can't do. Speak of Alpha Theta, I got an Alpha Theta playlist that they created for Apple Music. You saw when I moved the crossfader over? Look what happens here. And then, of course, you see up there on the screen, I moved the screen a little bit. Hopefully you guys can still see it. The echo out on the faders that you can adjust. Where is that? Under the effects. That you got your fader echo, a quarter, a third, a half, 3/4, 1 beat, 3/2, 2 or 4 beats. You can adjust your echo feedback and then disarm after you trigger it. So if you trigger it, it'll automatically disarm and you can just hit it again on the screen. So many things, man. All right, look, we got 27 people kicking around in here. That's nice. So do you agree? Have you guys used it? Like, all you gotta do is press 1 if you've used this before and you know it all. If you've never used it and never tried a Denon DJ Prime 4 Plus or Prime 4 for that matter, hit the number 2. 1 if you've used it, 2 if you haven't. We got slicer, we have rolls, we have loops, hot cues. You can edit the beat grid easy. You know, if I want to edit the beat grid, I just press the beat grid edit button and I can go right in there and do everything I need to do. Yeah, the noise level setting as well too for that whole noise, because we have that. I forget now. It was 1 if you've owned it, 2 if you haven't. And I'm telling you guys, if you're a Pioneer DJ user and you ever hop on a Prime 4 Plus, it will take some getting used to, a little bit. Once you wrap your head around things, you're going to just kick yourself and wonder, like, why'd you spend the extra money? Let's go on, Jason. See, Jason, you got both. So, Jason, tell me, because you got both, tell me the truth. Which one do you like best and why? Because seriously, I love my xdj-az. I love the jog wheels. I like the workflow. There's many, many things I really love about it. And then there's things I don't. I don't love my 30 frame per second screen. I like 60 frames. I have vertigo issues. Seeing something stutter by me and that judder, you know what I'm talking about? That messes me up after a while. This is smooth, man. Right? A Rain 4 versus the Rain Performer. Rain Performer is a whole different animal, and I really love my Rain 4. But let's just talk about standalone stuff for a second here. The build quality. Now, the exterior build quality of a Prime 4 Plus is far superior than anything else. It's rounded edges that, you know, dead skin cells aren't going to scrape across, and little crevices where it gets dirty. Just a better design, a better build. The internals, these guys tend to do like one board. And if you need to fix something, it's not easy. You can't replace the faders, the up faders very easily. Crossfader though, guess what? You can replace the crossfader. The AZ, you can't do that. You can't just unscrew it and put a new crossfader in. And it's true. The Denon with the streaming services, it wins all day long now. It really does, because it has everybody. And it tends to work. Like the amount of music that's in here now is totally crazy. Just go into the songs alone. Now I gotta say, Apple Music is a little slower than Beatport. And Jason, you say they win everything except effects. I used to believe that too. I think the effects are probably some of the best on Pioneer stuff. But if you play around with the effects and you wrap your head around how to use them, actually the effects are pretty goddamn good on this unit. Like the songs, they don't end. What is there? 1 million songs? Who's this DJ? Who's this? Oh, track not available. Look at that. I wonder why all these tracks aren't available. That's weird. Yeah, Farns. That's a bit of a mystery why it's got Beatport and TIDAL, but it doesn't have Apple Music yet. And I'd say yet. I've heard rumor that it will come, but like, I don't know, man. And yeah, I wasn't a fan of the Denon X1850. Like, I did love it at the time for a moment. And only if it would work with Rekordbox. Still working on switch it out to VDJ. Virtual DJ, let me say, that's the other reason for this unit. Seriously. If you want something for virtual DJ, this is the best goddamn unit you could buy. Am I like... Is my ship backwards again? No. It's not. I thought my video was reversed here. xdj-az, I love it. I bought one. You know what I mean? I spent the money. I put the money where my mouth is. I put my mouth where the money is. My money where my mouth is. That's right. I love it, man. That's where I'm so torn. This is such the hard thing for me to do when I'm talking about equipment, because the Prime 4 Plus has all the features. You know, at the end of the day, if you want to get the best bang for your buck and have everything, not only as a standalone DJ controller does it just, it's amazing. When you hook up a virtual DJ, you would think this thing was built for it. There's so many systems that all in ones, when you hook it up to software, It works, but you're not getting all the functionality. This one here, you're getting all the functionality. And yes, DJ Alex, I've tried Beatport streaming. I use Beatport streaming for all my mixes. Every mix you've ever seen me do on this thing and everything I do on Twitch, it's all Beatport. I'm a total streaming pig. And I love it. Yeah, man, like there's a lot of hype over the xdj-az, and I get it because everybody wants to have the club standard setup, and that's the one they can afford, barely. But I'm telling you, as I'm on Twitch now, and I'm seeing a lot of Twitch users using Denon DJ gear. We're talking about SC6000s, 6000Ms. I'm seeing some Prime 4s. We're seeing the Go Plus. DJ Alex, you're waiting for your xdj-az. I cross my fingers for you that you don't get one of those ones where the screen was like snapped out of it, because there's been a lot of them around, man. And you feel your AZ feels cheaper than your XZ. And I had an XZ, but I wish I could have had them side by side to feel, because I really liked my XZ. I like the AZ, but you know, I had an A9 as well too. The A9 faders feel better, as they should, right? Brandon, so Apple working with CDJ? No SC6000, no CDJ3000. Now, I don't know if CDJ3000 will ever be a thing, but I can guarantee you that the SC6000 will never happen. It doesn't have the right chip for the encryption. And that was not me making that shit up. That was, I was just told like an hour ago by the guys at Denon, when I'm like, hey, everybody wants to know, because. So don't be mad at Denon. That wasn't their fault. It was just the way it is, that, you know, Apple streaming needs proper encryption to make sure people don't figure out a way to hack and steal the goddamn music. Let's go on 12-inch skins. There's my buddies right there. Guess what, man? 12-inch skins, you know what I need? I'm going to be doing more videos on the Prime 4 Plus, I think. And it's very naked. It doesn't really show up on camera very well. So if you would be so kind, if my friends at 12-inch skins would be so kind to hook me up with a white skin for the Prime 4 Plus, it would be greatly appreciated, because shit, I have such beautiful skins on all my gear thanks to 12-inch skins. Looking at this black box on my desk, it's a little bit depressing. It's hurt my eyes. It's hurt my eyes, man. Digital beat junkie. You love that streaming peg thing, eh? 12-inch skins is the best. Guys, don't forget, if you need a skin for your controller, you're sick of looking at this ugly black square on your table like I am right now, go to 12inchskins.com, use the code TheDjLab, and you're going to save yourself 18%. True story. Oh, you got a white for your Omnis? You're going to like it. Now, what sucks is I have an Omnis Duo here. I got a white skin, and then they asked for it back because I'm just borrowing it. So I was getting ready to send it back. So I took the top skin off, and it came off really easy. No residue, by the way, for anyone that's wondering that stuff. And then they gave me an extension. So it's got a white front side. The sides and the front and back are white, but the top is still blue. Crazy stuff. Who's getting pegged? No one's getting pegged. Don't know what you're talking about. Nah, no, DJ Alex. That stuff comes off easy, like nothing. There was no fighting it. Easy. Comes off. It stays on, and it comes off. Does that make sense? Trips is right, man. 12-inch skins does make the best skins. And the controller I recommend for a beginner, it really depends on your price point. Honestly, buy the best one you can afford. But that being said, I'm a big fan of the Flex 4, which is kind of funny. I like the Flex 2, but spend an extra couple to have the browser knob. And if you have an iPad, these things work great together. And DJ Alex, I'm telling you, the AZ, as you probably see on my channel, looks beautiful in white. You know what else looks beautiful in white? Shout out to my friends at Deck Savers, by the way. As you can see, all my gear has Deck Savers on them. Because I got to keep the dust out. You don't want dirt and dust getting in your nice 12-inch skin, so you put a Deck Saver over top of that. At Deck Saver, you can go to Deck Saver and use the code TheDjLab 15, all together one word, like DJLab15, and you're gonna get 15% off. I got all kinds of friends, man. I love it. So getting back to this for half a second, there's just every time, I haven't used my Prime 4 Plus in a long time because I bought the AZ. I've been playing around with the Opus Quad. I've been playing around a lot of gear, right? And I dragged this thing out last night to do the Apple update on it. It was so smooth to update. There was no issues. I didn't have to troubleshoot. I had lots of issues with the AZ. Now it's the TheDjLab. It's my bad curse. If something doesn't go smoothly, I'm the guy. But, and DJ Alex, it's funny you say this as I'm just jumping around. Sorry about my ADHD, guys. As I'm, right, looking at things here. But I did make a video about the fact that having a Deck Saver on your gear does help sell it. I just sold my V10 recently, and I got top dollar for it, man. Top dollar because I had a Deck Saver and I had a skin. The skin helps it too. That V10's ugly. It's ugly with a bunch of black knobs on it. It's a bitch to work on. You put a nice white skin on it, any color than black. And it just changes it. Changes it. Yes, Deck Savers from the UK. You got it, man. Huh. No, you can't put a plus on your skin and all of a sudden get Apple Music. It doesn't work that way, man. Now, I guess you could always make a skin for your Prime 4 with a plus on it and try to sell to someone and, scam them to make them think they're buying a Prime 4 Plus. Someone who doesn't know might not know. Can we make a skin for my Denon DJ Prime 4 Plus that says xdj-az? And Denon, Virtual DJ, DJ Pro, Kiln, Sorrel, Record Box, and Pioneer. Yeah, it's a true story. But don't worry. I've heard that, they're working. The guys at Alpha Theta, they might not want to admit it, but they know they're kind of falling behind a little bit. So they are working on stuff. Hopefully, we get to a point where everyone's caught up with each other. Hopefully. So now Apple Music has this whole thing where it was like just a few weeks ago where they asked all the platforms, like they asked Denon DJ, like the InMusic guys, that do Rain and everything, Alpha Theta, DJ Pro, they asked everyone to make some playlists with the DJs that they use, right? So like the Rain, the club floor fillers, you got We Fell in Love, Rihanna, Give Me Everything, Pitbull, Fireworks, Katy Perry, Can't Hold Us, Losing It, Sexy Bitch, I Love It, Starships, Don't Stop the Party, Holla Back Girl, I Got a Feeling, Gimme 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 ABBA, Wake Me Up, Don't Start Now, Unwritten, Can't Stop That Feeling, Uptown Funk, Yeah, I Want to Dance So I'm Crazy in Love. Like, club floor fillers, I don't know, man. That seems like the shit I would play from 5 years ago. Sorry Rain, they're my friends. Whoever put that list together, I guess they're all, you know, you're at a bar, you heard this stuff, it's going to fill the floor, but I don't know. I need to make a DJ wristwatch. Carl Cox did that already. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Let's go. In the club with my homies, trying to get a bit of VI. Keep it down a little key. She know how it is. Tell me she was checking up for me. From the game, she was sitting in my ear. You would thought she me. Decided to cheat. Come, she heavy. She held me. Oops, I have my mic on still. They already have a DJ Watch app. Really? I didn't know that. Use Beat Jump. You're saying use Beat Jump to do... Where the hell is Beat Jump on this fucking thing? Oh my god. Oh, there we go. Beat Jump. Oh shit, I never thought about doing that, dude. I never thought about doing that. That's shit. Shit. No. What am I doing wrong here? I don't know if that's not what you meant. It's still a good trick. It's still a good trick. Can I play you guys a track that I didn't even know about? I feel like, where have I been, man? And it's like my new favorite Missy Elliott track. Ah, you meant the beat jump and you do a quarterback. Yeah, instead of doing it by hand. I guess that would have made sense, right? What's a good third deck for my XZ? Third deck, go with the DJS 1000 sampler. Thank me later. Don't even bother. Oh, look. Apple Music had a problem. Oh, come on. Don't do that. Not on live, dude. Come on. Where is that song? Oh, screen's... Nah, MPC Live 2 doesn't work. It's not going to connect properly with the system. That's why I say that. Oh my God, there's so many Missy Elliott songs. There it is. Ratata. Ratatata. Yes, it's got Ableton Link, but guess what? xdj-az doesn't have Ableton Link. Just saying. DJS 1000, man. Like, if you're a DJ, it depends. If you're a producer, you're right. Anyone who's a DJ, I'm just saying, you're better off to have a DJS 1000 to live sample loops and chop things up and do things rather than a third CDJ. That's all. I know this song's old.
This the kind of beat to go rat-ta-ta, rat-ta-ta. This the kind of beat to go rat-ta-ta, rat-ta-ta. DJ Spillis, we be the realest team on the billis. Watch out, I kill it, watch out, I spit it on the mic, feel it. Y'all can't do what I do, just admit it. Get it, money, get it. Drop to the floor, shake my big business, pop up and like it in my face, look pretty. Y'all ain't doing shit, no, I done did it. Cause I'm marvelous, fantabulous, so I chick flow sick like oh shit. You know this, I'm too fit to ever quit. Knocking these fools, I like fools. This, I move this. Must be hard like a pound of bricks and go up, jumps to boogie to the bang bang high. This the kind of beat to go rat-ta-ta. This the kind of beat to go rat-ta-ta, rat-ta-ta. This the kind of beat to go rat-ta-ta, rat-ta-ta. This the kind of beat to go rat-ta-ta, rat-ta-ta. This the kind of rat-ta-ta, rat-ta-ta. This the kind of beat to go rat-ta-ta. Why don't rule the girl when that girl rah-rah? Me no never care, so me shit me pom-pom. Me a leader, so me does, so me don't follow. Missy Elliott, that's who I am. Back it up, kiss it, I'm in. Super duper fly, hee ha. Bunch of people, hands, put your hands up. Put your hands up, hands up. Put your hands up, I. People put your hands up, I. The kind of beat, the kind of beat, go beat to go rat-ta-ta.
Okay, we got the point there. We got the points. Crazy stuff. I love that track, man. I don't know. I can't get enough of it. I love it. God, we're talking about why this is the best DJ system. It's just fun, man. You know, let's just try that again with the slicer. Slicer.
I kill it, watch it on the mic, feel it. Y'all can't do what I do, just admit it. Money, get it, drop the floor, shake my big bitties, hit it, my face look pretty. Y'all doing shit, no, I done did it. Marvelous, fantabulous, a bad chick, the flow, this, I'm too fit to ever quit.
You know what else I like? Check this out. I don't know if you can kind of see this or not, but like when I do some on the screen, like a roll, the rest of the track, the waveform, it splits in the middle, right? So you can still see what's going on. There's just a lot of weird features. The best feature about this whole thing, let me show you the best feature. This is something that xdj-az can't do, and this is probably the number one thing that just kind of destroys it. Everyone who had an xdj-az had 4 channels and only 2 decks. They're like, what the fuck? Why didn't he give me dual layer? Why didn't he give me dual layer? Now we have dual layer, and guess what? You can't see 4 waveforms on the screen at the same time, and it's not going to be a firmware update. It's never going to happen. It's just tough luck. You know what that means? If I got to use dual layer and I got to switch between seeing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 all the time, you know what happens? I don't use 3 and 4. I just don't. And then, boom, we go in here. And what do I have? I've got 4 waveforms. You know what else I can do? I can turn on the library, and I got my library here. Let me get in here a little closer. A little closer. I have my library that I can scroll through, and I can see my 4 waveforms, and I can see my 4 decks. Or I can go in here and just show the 2 decks at a time with the 4 waveforms. I have so many options. So many goddamn options. I can go vertical if I want. And now look at this. Take off the 2 decks. Take off those performance pads. Take out the stems list. And look at, oh, look, we got day mode. The other guys don't have day mode.
Girl, when I act rah-rah, me care some shit, be a leader, some Missy Elliott, that's who I am. So back it up, kiss it, I'm in. Super duper fly, hee ha. Why do people want you put your hands up? Put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up. Why do people put your hands up? I, hands up. The kind of beat to go rat-tat-tat. The kind of beat to go rat-tat. The kind of beat to go rat-tat-tat. The kind of beat to go rat-tat. The kind of beat to go rat-tat.
Tips and tricks, man. Tips and tricks here. Jump back over so I can see what you guys are doing. Yeah, they got day mode. Mix it with Nicki Minaj's Megatron. I guess I could because now I have access to everything, right? I guess maybe I could. See how fast this finds it. Nicki Minaj's Megatron. And just change my view here because I don't like my vertical view. And just get a feel for what this is. Now, okay, here's the question. Mix it with the Nicki Minaj Megatron intro. One's 124, the other one's 94 BPM. I'm not that kind of a DJ. Look at that, man. We got 49 people kicking. Because you know what? People want to know, what's the best DJ system? You watch all these videos and everyone talks their shit about, oh, this is the best, this is the best. I've got it all here, man. 15 years of doing this shit. I've tried every system there is. How you gonna do rat-a-tat? I'm gonna listen.
They call me Megatron, just did a telethon. He got my jealous on, and I get my jealous on. I fuck him like I miss him. He just came out of prison. Bitches be talking shit, but they ain't got a pot to piss in.
I'm just not that good of a DJ, man. So what? I'm speed up the Megatron, is what you're saying? Is that what you're saying here? You want me to like... Is Megatron a remix of Missy's song? Never thought about that.
DJ spill it, sweet beat, the beat. On the billis, watch out, I kill it, watch out, I spit it on the mic, feel it. DJ spill it, sweet beat, the realest team on the billis, watch out, I kill it, watch out, I spit it on the mic, feel it. Y'all can't do what I do, just admit it. I'm about to get it,
Come on,
I'm
nigga,
get it, drop it down.
He got my jealous on, and I get my jealous on.
Why is Denon not built as good as Pioneer? DJMO9. Okay, we're not going to try to mix here because that's not the point of this video. You know, now we're getting off topic here. Here's a topic, man. You want to know what the best DJ system is? And I'm telling you, of all the shit I've used, I might love my Pioneer stuff. I love my rotary mixer. I love the AZ. I love everything. But bang for the buck, if I had to pick just one, it would still be the goddamn Denon DJ Prime 4 Plus. So DJ Mac, on my off time when I'm not on camera here, I'll play around with that because it does sound like it would be fun. That would be to pair with the EV90. What are you saying? Yeah, DJ Mac, you teach me sometime. Like I said, I don't claim to be the best DJ on the planet, but I can tell you when it comes to the tech and playing around with it, I still believe Prime 4 Plus is the best DJ gear you could go buy at this very minute because it does all the streaming services, like all of them. All of them. Amazon Music, Apple Music, Beatport, BeatSource, SoundCloud, TIDAL, Dropbox. Do you know what I mean? Who else does all that? You can put a hard drive in the goddamn thing. I've got a hard drive in this thing. I don't need to screw around with USB sticks. Yeah, Jason, we all know. Like, you know. Yeah, we got metal in this thing, man. Like, there's nothing against plastic because tell me, pick this thing up, it's a tank. You know what I mean? What's going on, Zalix? Donald Cannon, what's going on, brother? And, you know, the Pioneer effects are good. That's the big issue, you know. I own both because, you know what? There's things I love about the Denon DJ stuff, and there are things I like about Alpha Theta. I just kind of feel like Alpha Theta, you know, it's one of those things. When you're the underdog, you got to try harder. And the guys at In Music with Newmark Brand and the Rain DJ and stuff, they're kind of the underdog. So they're always trying their best. You see what I mean? They're always innovating and they're trying. The guys at Pioneer DJ Alpha Theta, not to say they're not working and not trying, but it's like they know they're the market leader. They don't have to put as much shit into it. They can play it a little safer. This is like Apple, right? Apple doesn't really innovate. Apple waits for everyone else to do the work. And if they see that, you know, someone else has made a watch and it's making some money, they'll make a watch. They saw Oculus do a VR headset and like, oh, and they're making some money over there. Oh, we'll make Apple Vision Pro. You know what I mean? Like they wait for someone else to jump on it. And then they're like, oh, okay. Is the Prom privately used on a Denon DJ controller and plan to play at a big festival at some point? Well, here's the problem. If you walk into a place with your own DJ equipment, you're fine. If you go somewhere and you expect them to have a Denon DJ product sitting there, good luck. It's not going to happen. So that's where, if you're playing big festivals and shit all the time, all of a sudden, you do got to be on the Pioneer DJ side of things. You do need to have an xdj-az because that's as close as you're going to get to having CDJ 3000s with an A9 mixer even though it has more features than a CDJ-3000 and an A9 mixer, right? But it's going to be the most familiar. If you get familiar with the Denon DJ Prime 4 Plus and you hop on CDJ-3000s with the A9 mixer, or better yet, a V10 mixer, you will be fucking lost. Yeah, yep. And you said it, man. We just had this conversation with my good friends over at Denon DJ today. Exactly. You go buy an xdj-az and you fucking need a MacBook. You need a $2,000 MacBook to organize your goddamn music. Right off the bat. Just to use Apple Music. If you buy that standalone system and you want to use Apple Music, you still need Rekordbox and you still need the goddamn computer just to authorize your little USB key in order to use it. You cannot buy an AZ, pull it out of the box, and use it like a standalone device. You just can't. You can buy a Prime 4 Plus with no goddamn computer whatsoever, with fucking nothing. Use your phone, take a picture of the QR code so you can log in to your InMusic account, link up your Beatport, link up your Amazon, and you don't need a fucking computer. You just don't. You can take music right on a stick, just MP3s in a folder, stick them in here, analyze them, they're good. You just can't do this shit with a Pioneer DJ gear. There's no such thing as using Pioneer DJ gear computer free. And if you're at Tomorrowland, I think you'd have to be a pretty big fucking DJ to say to their technicians that you want to bring your Denon equipment and plug it in. I can't see why not, though. But the truth is, if you're on that level of shit, if you're a Tomorrowland DJ, personally, I think you better learn how to use CDJ-3000s in a fucking V10 or an A9. You don't want to be that guy that the technicians are pushing the other shit out of the way to set up your shit. You know, because the levels are different, and you know, everything's been set at front of house and tweaked and shit for the sub that's there. So you bring your shit, they might let you, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to be that guy. And there's a problem, you know, like the one thing Pioneer DJ has, they have a really tight patent on their jog wheels. So this is why no one else has one like it, because that's like the secret sauce, which doesn't make any sense, because how many of you guys, including myself, why the fuck do you care about the jog wheels? I barely touch them. You know, on this dual, jog wheels feel good on it. They're not anything like anything else. My jog wheels on my Denon DJ Go Plus, they do the job. They do the job. Yeah, and exactly. If you're a working DJ, you're a DJ making actual money and not fucking just DJing for shits and giggles. You've got a dual zone out, which means you can hook up another, so say you got the wireless XLR transmitters, which I've got, and you take your speakers and you put them in another room. Say you're at a wedding and there's like the reception area, that you could make a playlist on channel 4 and play this auto playlist out to another zone while you're DJing in this other room. You've got 2 USBs on the top. You got SD. You have USB in the back. You've got the SSD drive. Also, did you know, you might not know this, that these USBs, if you need to charge your phone, they're actual fast charging ports. You know, like they're not just bullshit ports. Like they're actually designed. I forget which port it is, but one of the ports is actually designed to charge your phone. Yeah, Jason. Exactly. At Tomorrowland, you better know Pioneer, bro. Exactly. You got to know it. Yeah, the ska transmitters are nice. Like they're really good. Let's go on Mix Factory. And you know what? And this is the truth. The sound effects, they're better sounding, but as I'm playing around with this stuff, I gotta say, um, there's some pretty good effects. It's just they work differently. They work a little different. You get these touchscreen effects too.
They call me Megatron, just did a telethon. He got my jealous on, and I get my jealous on. I fuck him like I miss him. He just came out of prison. Bitches be talking shit, but they ain't got a pot to piss in. My name is Nikki M. I'm in a sticky Benz. That mean it's candy apple red. I'm Barbie, bitch is Ken. That is a Fendi fact. I'm with 100 max. Oh, this is custom made. Donatella sent me that.
The wash color effect here. It's not really color, or sweep effects. Wash is good.
Baby, feel on me. Pull up if you're feeling
Yeah, man. Hit the like button. Why not? I got 23 of them. That's fine. I'm cool. I don't really, I'm not like this thumb whore. I don't need the likes, but I appreciate it. Streaming Bluetooth. Yes, Bluetooth. USB 3 promo ports. Sound switch. That's the other one. You got it, man. There's so much here to cover. It's ridiculous. You can go in here to the control center and you can record. You can do that in AZ too. But the lighting. You can control the lights. We're going to tell it I want to connect to my Nanoleaf. And watch how I do this. Nanoleaf shapes. Ah, there we go. Watch this. The canvas. We're going to enable them. Let's just see. Are they paired? Now they're paired maybe. Let's check this out. Yep.
bite me, bite.
Oh, because I'm watching on my video, I'm not. There we go.
My pussy. Cause I'm a millionaire. This pussy pricey. Fill up, baby, fill on me. Pull up if you're feeling lonely. Fill up, baby, fill on me. Pull up if you're.
Here we go.
They call me Megatron, just did a telethon. He got my jealous on, and I get my jealous on. I fuck him like I miss him. He just came out of prison. Bitches be talking shit, but they ain't got a pot to piss in. My name is Nikki M. I'm in a sticky Benz. That mean it's candy apple red. I'm Barbie, this is Ken. That is a 100 max.
Ah, there we go. Now we got it working. I don't play around with this too much.
Oh, this is custom made. Oh, this is custom made. Donatella sent me that. Fill up, baby, fill on me. Pull up if you're feeling lonely. Fill up, baby, fill on me. Pull up if you're feeling lonely. Shots, I'm drinking. It's better when I'm drinking. I tune up when I'm drinking.
So yeah, we have those lights. Let's go in here and do something here. Let's play around with the lights a little bit. You are right about that. I do got to say, the one thing the AZ is better at, the screen response is better. I do feel sometimes on the Denon stuff, I do have to touch that screen once or twice. But I don't know. It is my one complaint.
I got a story to tell about a man who stood up tall at the ringing of the graveyard bell. He was only an ordinary man, but he did an extraordinary thing. From the sea to the mighty tree, stood up from the devil and right. Said, no, devil, get out of my way. I don't care what the reaper man say. Can't take a take for another dog. I said, rattlesnake show's going home. Stand back, devil, 'cause I'm on my way. I ain't been home for 1,000 days. Holy word from the Bible, baby. There's rattlesnake show's going back. No, devil, get out of my way. I don't care what the reaper man say. Can't take a take for another day. I said, rattlesnake show's going home.
Beat break effect. Okay, let's get back into the chat here for a second. My only problem with all the all-in-ones was the auto gain issues that Serato had, but I got PN10 and all my music was analyzed same level. You got the PM10. What the hell is that? What is that? Here's my problem with, I gotta say, speaking of auto gains and shit, Apple Music is not consistent. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about here. By the way. Just remember, the title of this is not, am I the best DJ? Because I am not the best DJ at all. We're talking about the best DJ system. And you know what? You can watch the videos where some scratch guy is doing all these tricks And don't be fooled, man. There's some skill involved, right? Just because you buy the shit this guy is doing his tricks on doesn't mean you're going to do the tricks. I have fallen for that scam. See, the Denon Prime 4 is a small dimensions of this. It's a little bit smaller. A little bit. Not much. Just a little bit. Oh, how did I find this? So I did a search. I was doing a search for playlist. I typed in house. And I found this Apple playlist called Classic House Essentials, right? Was it this track? Oh, here's another cool thing you can't do on an AZ. You can't go through all your stuff and prepare. So this is really, I'm going to show you something interesting. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to move this to the prepare list. I'm going to move that one. Deep Inside, Gypsy Woman. Okay, so they're in the prepare list, right? Now I'm going to change my source. I'm going to go into Beatport. This is my first time trying this. We'll see if this works. So we'll go into my curated playlist. Let's go into some deep house. And let's go in the remix. And we're just going to grab a couple random songs here. Now, let me go over here to the, get a little closer. So now check this out. We go back. And now when I go into source, and I'm going to go into my internal drive. So I'm in the internal drive, right? I go to prepare. And look at that. In my prepare list, I can prepare stuff from all the streaming platforms into one list. That's pretty impressive. Because you know what? Did you know in Serato, you can't have more than one streaming service at a time? Like, you either have Apple or you've got Beatport. And if you want to load in Beatport, you have to unload the Apple track. It's just one or the other. Phil Harris didn't tell you that shit. I can tell you that much. Digital DJ Tips didn't tell you that. We Are Crossfader didn't tell you that. I told you that. Echo out. So speaking of that whole deal, guess what? You can. So as I'm playing tracks here on the side here, I just press the play button and it has to download it, obviously, right? But in my headphones here, I'm now previewing this stuff here. And then, of course, here's what else is really cool. That while you're doing streaming stuff here, on the side, you could actually pre-download all your tracks. Just by hitting the play button. So now, watch when I load that track up. The waveform is already built. I don't have to wait for it. Crazy stuff. I should actually probably make a straight dedicated video just talking about that. Here's a problem about if you're gonna travel all the time with your Prime 4, you need a good case, or you're gonna get the shit kicked out of it. So the weight's not, as soon as you put this thing in a flight case, it's all the same shit. It's all too heavy. Senior 109, it's ugly compared to the AZ. Yeah. You're right. It's a little bit. I don't like the green waveforms. The green and blue waveforms, I wish they would be gone. I've never been a fan of that. 12-inch skins is going to send me a white skin. So once I put this in white, it's going to look a little better too. So yeah. But you know what? Think of it like a girl. Some girls are really smoking hot, but there's nothing to them. They're kind of useless. Like, all your friends think that, you're so fucking lucky. Meanwhile, she's just like an airhead. She's not very fucking smart. She sucks back all your money. She doesn't really give you anything in return. The sex isn't even good. Think of it like this, man. This might not be the hottest chick on the planet right here. But when you want to get shit done, this is the one you want. If you need to be a working DJ, this is the one. If you want to get the most bang for your buck, you want a DJ system that really puts out and doesn't give you a lot of hassle, this is the one. And DJ Marquee Batch, I'm not going to buy the white one. What am I going to do that for? I already got the Prime 4 Plus here. I'm not a rich man. Just skin it. I wish I had a white one. Jason, you travel all over the country in Canada. Must be nice. Now, I don't love, there are reports of these faders snapping and breaking because, some DJs get a little crazy. So, this is not the system you want to rent out to your buddies that are all drunk and hammered and start smashing on it, because it's not going to take it. Get the Denon Prime Gold Plus. You guys make me work for my money around here. I'm gonna fucking kill myself in a second. Of course, I don't have it juiced up, but there it is. The color is fantastic, man. Yep, I still got an AZ. I have it all here, man. And here's the thing. I spent over $4,000 on that AZ. I haven't even paid it off. I paid off a little bit down, but it's on my line of credit. I've never used my credit cards, my line of credit, and carried a balance. First time. It's a low interest rate, 7.6%. I'm paying like less than $30 a month to have this thing. And the plan was I bought it cheap. I got a deal. So in 6 months, maybe I sell it. And yes, there is an Opus Quad sitting behind me. which is on loan, by the way, just to be transparent. I don't want to look like I'm the baller or anything. So yeah, this is why I think I'm a good source. I've used them all. I've spent money on a bunch of shit, and I like the Prime 4 Plus. I like the AZ, but this has got more bang for the buck. It really does. I don't know what more to tell you guys. I just don't. Anyone else can chime in and tell me why you think the Denon DJ Prime 4 Plus is the best DJ controller. Because, like, even with virtual DJ, by the way, you hook a virtual DJ, there's a skin where you can actually do video and see the video on the screen. Do you know what I mean? And you know what? If you're buying DJ equipment just based on the look, you know, like the Opus Quad, great example. Opus Quad is pretty cool looking, you know, very futuristic looking, and it's a nice system, but it's got a bunch of shit. It doesn't have slip mode. You know what I mean? There's some key features that it's actually missing that kind of kills it just a little bit. Me personally, you know what? I put a skin. If something's ugly looking, I just put a fucking skin on it. And all of a sudden, this thing in white, a whole different story. And guess what? When you're out there DJing, making money, there's not a motherfucker on that dance floor who's going to give a shit about what you're using. You know, at the end of the day, it's whatever is easiest for you to use. This is a little cluttered. It's got a bunch of shit going on. The workflow might not be the fastest because you might be used to Pioneer DJ gear. And me, I was used to the SX, the SX2, DJM mixers. So, but if you took that all away and thought, you know what, you've never used Pioneer DJ gear and you hopped on this and you really, like, I mean, spent lots of time with it, you'd love it. You'd love it. It's better. It's got more features. Now, you know what? It's like a chef. Maybe you don't need a lot of spices and you're fine. I'm just saying, this has a lot of features to do a lot of creative shit. Being able to mix 4 decks, see 4 waveforms at a time. Who else can do that? There's no Pioneer DJ gear that can pull that off. The frame rate on the screen is better. Okay, maybe the screen's not as responsive sometimes, but it's never fucked me up. I've never had that screen fuck me up while I'm doing a mix. And you're right, the effects is a little bit hard to get used to, but then there's another part of me, if you look at the big DJs, like we're not talking about James Hype trick bullshit. Real big DJs, they just mix. They don't fuck with effects a lot. So all you guys that want to use effects all the time, if you start to pay attention and you look on like the main stages and shit, you'll see most of these DJs, they're not using a whole lot. The track's already made. Everything's already there. You just got to blend the shit and pick the right order. You know what I mean? Like, some guys, including me, use effects a little too much. I love effects. And you know what? It's not that difficult. Look, soon as I touch the effects, I can pick right on the screen. See, that was a double tap. And when I'm playing a track, you turn it on and then you bring in the reverb. You just want to ask Rekordbox why. Why what? What are you going to ask? Yeah, a CDJ works better with virtual DJ and Tractor versus Rekordbox. It's true. Yeah, man. And you're right. Denon from day one is consistently upgrading and giving us shit. I can't say the same about Pioneer DJ. I really can't. You guys, hold on a second, man. I'll be back in a minute. Okay. SC Live is good, by the way. SC Live 4. Having 4 channels is nice. See, SC Live 4 can actually do 4 tracks too, versus the AZ that can't. Hey, can I ask you guys a quick question? We're gonna do the whole 1-2 thing again. Well, no, let's just do the one. If you use Twitch, if you're like a Twitch watcher, can you press the number 1? Let me know. I'm curious to see, out of the 43 people that are here, how many of you guys are like over watching Twitch. Yeah, the Newmark stuff's pretty good. I can't lie. Like that Mixstream Pro Go is built-in speakers sound pretty damn good. So Shady's using Twitch. Go ahead, let me know. Hit that 1 if you're using Twitch. You don't got to be streaming. DJ Marky Batch. So you got 2,000 followers and you watch a lot. Are you on my Twitch? Because if you're not, man, do me the favor. Hop on Twitch. Follow me at TheDjLab. Same as the channel here. I just started like, what, a week ago? A little over a week ago. I've got like, what do I got? Like 100 subscribers. Not subscribers, I wish. I got 100 followers. A couple subscribers. I'm an affiliate now. And I'm telling you, if you're a DJ and you're streaming, don't stream on YouTube. I've been making that mistake. Never again will I ever. And DJ Marky Batch, you and a million of my friends told me to get on this shit a million years ago. And I didn't, because you know what? I didn't have anybody supporting me. You know, and it was too hard for me to start from zero. So Shady, whoever, anyone else? It's true. Connor, what's going on, buddy? It does look better and sound better, right? It's not just my imagination. YouTube does something funny to the sound. What's Twitch? Come on, Mark. Don't tell me that. You know what Twitch is. You're joking, right? And why not stream on YouTube? Many reasons. Number one, YouTubers, you can't support each other, nor do YouTubers support each other. It's all about me. Then they're trying to steal views from everybody. On Twitch, it's a community. People will raid you to bring viewers over to you. Everyone's trying to help everyone. You're not going to get your music taken down. You're not going to get copyright strikes. You don't got to worry about that shit. Now, it's not recorded. You can't record your shit. You'd have to do OBS, record it separately, and then take that record and upload to YouTube and cross your fingers it doesn't get fucked over. But you can make money. It's more interactive. The people are more fun with the emoticons and running your Nanoleaf flights. There's just so much shit you can do, man. And what do you say? If you ignore everything else on the screen, what's the everything else part that you don't like? But, you know, like for DJing, you can't make any money on YouTube. It's just a fucking waste of time. It really is. So the reason I'm asking, and I'm surprised of all the people watching, I can't get more of you to hit the 1 if you're using Twitch. Because if you are, you're here, you're watching me. I'm in landscape mode. So yeah, it's true, man. There's so many more things you can do on Twitch. So if you're watching me here, do me the favor, come on over to the TheDjLab on Twitch, give me a follow. You know, you'll get an alert when I go live, and that's where I'm gonna do my live stuff. And that's where, you know, I'll show off the Denon DJ Prime 4 later, the Prime 4 Plus, show you what Apple Music can do. Do all that kind of funky stuff. And look, we got milk drop visuals going on right now. Yeah, Mark, I'm happy they brought out the Prime 4 Plus because you know what? It's a better system. It really is. So hopefully I can see a bunch of you guys on Twitch later on. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. And Marky Batch, are you following me on Twitch, by the way? Am I following you? Are you go by the same name? I love this fucking version of the song. Dennis Ferrier, Hey Hey, DF's Attention mix.
Just an ordinary day till you came around. I had my feet on the ground. So much for that. Just an ordinary day till you came around, and now my life's upside down. Imagine that. And it's all because I heard you say. And it's all because I heard you say. And
It's called Hey Hey.
I'm just right. You got to sit tight. Close your eyes and let your head roll down. Get your feet up off the ground and let your head roll down. Get your feet up off the ground. Just an ordinary day till you came around. I had my head straight and sound, and they've told me that. Just an ordinary day till you came around, and now my life's on the bounce, just like that. And it's all because I walked your way. And it's all because I heard you say. And I shouldn't known to stay away. But I heard you say, I heard you say, you say, you say, you say, you say, you say, you
Fun song. Rathbone Place. Let's see if I can find that. Let's see if I can find go into the Apple Music. You DJ at swingers clubs? Guess what, dude? I used to DJ at a sex club myself. And that track's a good track. So let's see if we can find that this one that he's talking about. Oh, Rathbone. Rathbone Place. Sunshine on a rainy day. Well, there's a lot of goddamn tracks by these guys, man. Sunshine on a rainy day. I found it, but there's a particular mix, right? The extended mix. Oh. There we go. I found it. I found it. Let's check this song out. So far, so good. Oh, I like it, man.
I see you in the darkness, I see you in light. I see your eyes shining into the night. Make me feel.
Let's give me the fucking, let's give me the feels, buddy. Get in the feels.
Don't leave me, won't leave me here all alone. Catch your eyes,
Okay. We'll look for that track too. What's it called? Called Juno. Say goodbye. No, I don't mind checking this out, to be honest, because I'm actually, like I said, this wasn't about the music. It was me coming on here because I was a little frustrated by the fact that so many people think Pioneer DJ gear is the end all fucking best DJ equipment on the planet. And I have a lot, man. I sold my V10 recently. I have the Euphonia. I had the A9 that I sold. DGM 900 Nexus, Nexus 2, CDJ 2000s, XDJ 1000 MK2, CDJ 3000s. I've had like 6 of them now. I had 2, sold, bought 2 more, then bought 2 more, had 4, sold 2. I've had fucking xdj-az, the AZ, Opus Quad here. I've had it all. Got 1200s here. You know, I go way back. Here's that track that Jason was talking about. I'm gonna jump. Not a bad track, not my style of what I like personally. It's but it is very, like, I hate to use the word bubblegum, but I could easily hear that track being played on the radio. For real. You know what I mean? Like, it has a very summery, upbeat vibe. It's like I said, I like my shit a little deeper and darker. That's a little too fucking frilly for my likings, but I can't deny it's a good track. And, you know, shit made in China, shit made in Taiwan, fucking doesn't matter. End of the day, doesn't gives a fuck. I just think the Prime Go does everything I want to do already on the Prime 4. Not, yeah, sorta, maybe, you're right. You don't have as many effects, which is fine. You don't have 8 pads. So, it does. And it doesn't. It's hard to compare. Holograms by Rezo. What's that? Don't forget, if I'm doing all this fucking work here, the least you guys can do is hit that goddamn like button, by the way. And follow me on Twitch. Be a friend. And, you know, whether you watch me or not, I don't even really give a shit. You know what I mean? Just, it'd be nice to see not the subscribers, because that costs money, but the followers, to get the numbers up a little bit. You're a quadriplegic. You can only use one hand to DJ and one knuckle to tap stuff. I'm using the phone, and I got a flex from a friend. I appreciate that, man. Let me find this goddamn track before I lose it. Hologram. Where is it? By Rezo. Holograms by Rezo. Like, there's a lot of tracks called Holograms, man. People should really do some research before they name their tracks. Holy fuck. Not as easy to find shit as you would think, man. There we go. That wasn't that bad. Well, you got me on Twitch. That's cool, buddy. Yeah, and DJ Pro's really good. Let's see what this is all about. Sounds dark already. I'm hoping it drops into something really fucking crazy, man. I based on the BPM, I feel like it's going to. Oh, it's fucking... The anticipation for the drop is killing me, like when it kicks in. Intro's a little bit long. This is good, I like it. The only thing I don't like about the track from a DJ standpoint, the beat grid's fucking all over the place, man. Dude, Marky, that would be fucking awesome, brother. I know I've got Mojax on Instagram. We shoot the shit once in a while. Yeah, that would be fucking totally awesome. Steve Disco Newsome. I will, see, I don't even follow Mojax on Twitch. I'm a fucking idiot. I completely forgot about that he's doing Twitch stuff. So I'm going to follow him. And, so it's the Disco Squad. Do you guys play like a lot of like disco stuff? Because I'm all about new disco and, you know, funky house and shit like that too. That'd be kind of cool, man. You know what? Let me get on my phone right now. Make sure I'm following everybody here because, yeah, I want to spin. I want to spin for some people. You know what I mean? And I get screwed over when I do it on YouTube. So, and you know, and I have a pretty good a good connection with some people too. So that's what I like about Twitch. You can really network with each other and build some crazy shit. That would be the plan. So let me just look for everybody here. Let me follow Mojax for starters. I can't even believe. Why am I not following Mojax? Fuck him, I'm such an asshole. So stupid that I'm not following this guy. Like, we've talked. He's helped me out with so many things, man. He's such an inspiration for my channel. I love Mojax. And when Mojax talked about me on his channel. I was like, what? And he's like been on my channel on the live. And yeah, fucking love this guy. This guy's like the real OG of doing YouTube reviews and shit. Who else am I following here? Make sure I'm following DJ Marky. Marky Batch. Okay, got you on the follow too. Who else do I need to follow here? The best thing Mojax ever said. You want to hear a funny story about Mojax? When I got the my the EFX 500, and I bought this thing, and it's the Snow White edition. So it's kind of transparent, clear. And Mojax tells me, he says, it was rarer than unicorn shit. Fucking me, man. I never laughed so goddamn hard. And then, what's even funnier about this story, I'm in a mall, a little bullshit underground mall here in Toronto. I'm walking by this toy store that's closing down. And in the window is this huge unicorn rocking horse. So fucking, of course, I take the picture and I send it to him. And I'm like, not only did I find the unicorn shit, but I found the unicorn that did it. Funny story. I still have that EFX 500. He wanted it too. I was almost tempted to give it to him. I was almost tempted to be like, you know what? You come to Canada for a visit. Let's go out for dinner, shoot the shit, and I would give it to the guy. Because I would love to meet Mojax. He looks like he'd be a fun fucking guy to hang out with. So right now, there's, just to give you guys an idea, if you're not on Twitch. My Twitch, by the way, I'm very easy to find. If you just go on the Twitch and type in TheDjLab, I'm right there. But you're right. I probably should put this shit in my bio somewhere. Thanks, Brandon. And, and I'm still getting a feel for it. What's really hard for me is there's days where I'm like really into it, and then there's days I'm kind of not. I just can't turn on the juices all the time. What's going on, Arthur? Yeah, man. Like, whatever works for you. At the end of the day, I have it all. If I really, part of the reason why I have a lot of Pioneer DJ gear, because it is more popular. I'm running a YouTube channel. So for the views, it almost gets more views sometimes. You know what I mean? But the people who know actually know, if you're not brand loyal and you're looking for the best bang user experience, I just feel like Denon DJ does it a little bit better for me. I like the Rain Performer as well. So anything of the in music guys. I might be a little bit biased because, they'll hook me up with some stuff. I do a little beta test for them. I talk to them, but I talk to Pioneer too. And Pioneer sends me stuff. So I'm in the middle. It's like trying to be friends with everybody. And sometimes I just have to say it, Sometimes you just got to say it, and too many guys out there are too afraid to pick a side. I'm not picking a side. I'm just merely stating, for all the shit, 4 tracks on the screen at once, 4 waveforms, control my lights, the ease of use to get all the streaming services going. I didn't have to use a computer and analyze authenticate a USB key to make it work. And when I go in the Beatport, I don't have to log in every goddamn time with my username and password. It knows me because in music, there is an account on In Music. The Ring one is fun. I love my SE6000Ms, and I had the Ring one compared to the Performer. I like the Performer better. But I don't think it's the last of the moving platters we're going to see. I suspect as time goes on, we're going to see more moving platter systems. I would love to see a Prime 4 with moving platters, but I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think so. So, by the way, friends, if you like the content that I'm doing here, keep in mind, this shit cost me some serious money. The camera, never even mind the DJ equipment, just the goddamn camera that we're looking at here is a Sony a7 IV with a 35mm lens on it. That wasn't cheap. It really wasn't. The lights, there's another camera up there. That's the Sony ZV-1F that's looking down at us. This takes time. I don't have a full-time job. This is my full-time job. I'm not a DJ. I'm a YouTube content creator that just happens to deal with DJ equipment. You know what I'm saying? The Omnis Duo, I think, is okay, by the way, but I don't know. It's okay. It's not for me personally. And I'm going to be using it a little bit later, actually. So what I was getting at is if you watch the content, you like what I do, you want to see me grow and build the channel. If you go to the back to the early days, I was there with my phone. Everything was bullshit looking. I've grown my channel slowly but surely. And with people donating money, they were donating through PayPal, the Buy Me a Coffee. Now we got the subscribers. It's $2 a month. You guys would not miss a fucking penny out of your pocket. If you were getting $2 a month yanked out of your card every month to help me out, sounds super cringe to ask. It really does. People are like, you shouldn't ask for money. I'm like, well, why not? Everybody's on here all the time. I help out. I do what I can. And $2 a month, shit, man. I spend way more than that per month, and I don't even know. Apple Music. Did I need Apple Music? No. I spent $12 a month so I can do these videos for you guys. So I can go do this shit. I spend 20 some odd bucks a month on Beatport so I can do this shit for you guys. So just that alone, you know what I mean? All it would take is what? 15 people? 15 people to subscribe just to cover that expense alone. It's true. It's I have higher price points, but I purposely made a $2 run because I thought, fuck me. You could be the poorest motherfucker on the planet and be able to lose $2 a month. It would not change your life. $24 a year changes nothing. But if enough people, just the 45 people that are watching, if each one of you gave me $2 a month, well, shit. Now we're talking about like $90. And $90 a month actually starts to add up and cover a few things. You know what I mean? It's not getting me rich, but trying to grow it. We're saying it's not all for us. You would do this shit even if we all weren't here. You love the gear and the tech. You don't know me. You really don't know me, do you? Let me tell you something. I think the rant on YouTube, Steve, and the live mix should be on Twitch. You're right. I think the rant shit should be on Twitch too. I almost certainly believe that. Let me tell you, right now, my glasses and my vertigo are fucking killing me. I'm about to go off the camera because I'm looking at this camera at this weird distance and my screens and shit. It makes me sick. After doing this for, you know, how long have I been on this motherfucker right now? 2 hours. 2 hours of this, and I'm now going to have to go lay down for a minimum of an hour to 2 hours to start feeling halfway fucking normal so I can just do my everyday shit. Kind of takes a toll on me. You guys don't know this. And honestly, I don't love this. I just said the other day, I'm not even loving DJ gear anymore. I'm kind of, you know, I have it, I know about it, and it's like a job. It's like any job that you do. The moment it turns into an actual job, it's when you start to hate it. This isn't a hobby. When I'm not doing this, you know what I'm doing? I'm watching TV. I'm playing Fortnite. I'm like going to secondhand stores, shopping, looking for new watches, you know, looking for old electronics and shit. No, don't think for a second if you guys weren't here. I do this because I inherently love helping people. I like problem solving and fixing things, and I don't like to see people watch guys on YouTube and get screwed over. Because a lot of people, I'm not saying everyone, but it does feel like there's a lot of the review guys that they're like commercials, you know what I mean? They're just there telling you the same shit. And I don't care that much. I swear I don't have a script. I'm just talking off the top of my head. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I'm not loyal to nobody. You know who I'm loyal to? The truth. If something's better than something else, I'm going to say it. And it's my opinion. Doesn't mean it's take it or leave it. Thanks, Jason. I'm glad to know I was your I was the first. Yeah, they tell you this. Exactly. They're all telling you the same shit. I gotta tell you the same shit too, but I'm trying new things. I'm hooking up touch screens to systems. I'm like, it's a TheDjLab, you know what I mean? I'm fucking experimenting around and trying to figure out things. How long are we waiting for new DJ gear this year? I don't think, as far as I know, I don't know anything. I don't know. Like at this, you know, the best I would even, if I had to even make a guess, just logically, maybe they talk about something in the fall, but I don't know who. I don't think Pioneer DJ has anything rolling out this year. As for the end music guys, you know, do they have anything? Fuck. It's been a bit. The last thing they released was The Performer, so from Rain, so maybe, I don't know. You said you would never you said you would never join anyone's YouTube channel, but you joined mine. That's funny. I know nothing, NDA. No, literally, I actually know nothing. Even though I have NDA signed with these guys, believe it or not, because they know me. They know, even though I have an NDA signed, they know I like to fucking talk. So, where all the other guys, like Mo Jackson, these guys, they might know something. These companies won't tell me shit because they know I'll probably fucking blab it. They don't trust me. They don't trust me with that information. I don't blame them. And yeah, like from Pioneer DJ, new CDJs, who was it? Fucking one of these DJ artists talked about something coming. And yeah, will we get new CDJs this year? I would doubt it. By next year, maybe. It's a maybe. And if they make new CDJs, what are they going to do? What exactly are, like, think about from the 2000 Nexus 2s to the 3000. What big innovation did they give us? Nothing too fucking spectacular, to be honest. Nothing blowing my mind. Track preview shit, things like this, like things I didn't give a shit about. So, for them to say they're making something new, they got a long way to catch up to Denon DJ. Even like the old SC5000 was still miles ahead of a CDJ 3000. Yeah, Brandon, they don't fix shit. Yeah, they'll give us key change, exactly. Yeah, big deal. When have you ever had to change the key of a song? I just heard recently, though, about mixing music and having key lock on that you shouldn't, because it's affecting the transients and it's taking the energy out of the music. I'm going to have to look more into that. Got to ask about that one. Anyways, friends, guess what? We are at the 2 hours and 4 minute mark. I'm done, man. My eyes are like bugging out of my fucking head. I got such eye strain. I'm like dry as a fucking camel in a desert. Yeah, Prime 4 Go. You can do key change. So I'm going to roll. This has been a fun stream. I hate to leave 50 people hanging. I wish I had somewhere to send you. All I can say is, hop on my Twitch. Give me a follow if you can. If you're not already. And if I feel okay tonight, I'm going to do a Twitch thing. I don't know when. So make sure you follow, you turn on the alerts, and it'll let you know when I'm on, right? What's going on, Chris? Yeah, it's fucking... Nobody understands. If you suffer from vertical vestibular issues, you don't get how this can, like, fuck you up doing this stuff. Anyways, I'm done. See you guys later. Thanks for the support. And, we only had the one guy, DJ Pierre, that did a super chat for like $2.31. So I guess I made like $1 an hour. I made like $1.15 an hour on this stream right now. So be a pal. Send a super chat. Send something. Fucking go into become a member. $2 a month, man. I don't want to say anything more about that because it's cringy as fuck to ask, right? I'm not here begging. I'm just saying, I feel like my time and effort is worth more than $2.31.